Hey everyone, and welcome back into another episode from my hardcore survival world. You can probably tell I've gotten a little bit more done back here since the last episode. We're still working on this. We're still gonna be working on this today. It's a big project. It's huge. But I did just finish up a live stream and we started pulling some stuff over. I threw everything into these barrels right here and we found some more things we could probably sort out. And at this point, I'm just kind of sorting things just to minimize how much stuff is actually going into here. Over here, we've started working on mob drops for the most part. We've got 6 rows dedicated to gunpowder. I probably don't need that much, but it's what we're gonna do. And then over here, we moved our sugarcane farm on the live stream over here. So everything's going to be dropping into there now. We got 6 dedicated to that. And then these are all just the other mob stuff we've got set up. Big thing here is that we decided to build a second row down. I decided to do this for 2 reasons. One, I wanted this to have some depth to it, but I wanted to make, I'm going to make another row. This one's only 3 high instead of 4. And it's just so when we wrap this around, we can drop it down and have more sorting if necessary. I mean, we do have the new update coming out soon. I mean, I guess the update is already out. I can't switch to it yet. The reason being, some of the mods I use to help me in creating videos and episodes aren't ready yet. So replay mod, I don't believe is up to 1.21 yet. And I don't think Litematica is either. All the other stuff like sodium and iris and indium and the logical zoom, those are all updated, but the ones I need really to help out are not. So, but yeah, so this is still gonna be work in progress. We're definitely not finishing this today. The good news is absolutely 0 lag over here right now. I mean, the frame rate's definitely a little bit lower than it normally is, but still 120 is totally fine. There is a little bit of choppiness when the pistons fire. I don't know why I just switched into third person. When the pistons fire though, and we'll switch back for the sugarcane farm, but that's okay. In other news, I'm currently standing outside of our bamboo farm. Not this past episode, I don't think, but the episode before that, I asked y'all what we should name this. We had a couple good responses in chat. I liked them both, the 2 main ones. I liked them both a lot, but alas, one had to be chosen. And I've chosen. It was very, very close. It was very, very close. But we are going with the Bamboozler. The runner-up was Panda Express, and I loved that so much as well. It was amazing, but the Bamboozler, I just like the word Bamboozler. It's just a fun word. So, Babek Kebab, thank you so much for the name. I appreciate it. Sorry I hit escape there and paused the game, but yes, the Bamboozler is functioning and operating. And in the meantime, I think I've decided I am going to work on the design down here a little bit today. You know, what I was planning on doing, let me strip all these first. We want to strip all these. What I was planning on doing was having this kind of like railing going around the side here and nothing coming up here, but I wanted to have this kind of sticking out and down there have it like that. I was thinking about doing this dark oak, but I'm thinking I might try something different. I kind of want to see if birch maybe works. I'm not sure. I'm wondering either that or bamboo maybe, just to kind of keep it a little bit more visible. So I'm gonna go try to grab some more birch here, and I don't think I have very much down there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some thingies here that we'll need, and we can use. I'll put that away so we don't lose it. And I need to put the P away. All right, that'll do that. Let's go get some. I know I have some paper in my starter house. We'll get that, and I'm going to fly around and try to find some birch trees real quick. The birch might be a little bit too white, but I want to give it a shot because I don't use birch very often, and I'm really trying to branch out and do some more stuff that I wouldn't normally do. So away we go. We've got a lot of acacia jungle. I mean, there's obviously birch in here, but I'd love to find a birch forest. Here we are. We found one. Okay, this will be nice because it'll just work out. Plus, we might be able to find some beehives here. See, there's a bee. Anyway, we're gonna get a little bit of wood, a little bit of birch wood here, and head on back once we get some. I probably want to get enough that if I do enjoy it, if I do like the way it looks, we have enough to finish the whole exterior area of that. So we might be here for a minute. I'm probably gonna try to collect at like 3 or 4 stacks of birch wood, but nothing too bad. Y'all, please forgive me for I have sinned within the Minecraft world. I forgot how tall some of these trees get, and I'm too lazy to trim them down from the top. So thankfully this is pretty far away from our base. We'll never see this area again, most likely. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But I just hope you all can forgive me that there's a floating tree. Anyway, we're ready to head back now, and I didn't find any bees nests over there. I do have 3 back at my base. But you know, the more the merrier. The more the merrier, I always say. So basically, I just feel a lot more confident with 4 bees nests instead of the 3 that I already have. But you know what? We'll survive. And I mean, we can make more. We can make more bees. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Look at how gigantic this is flying in. Oh my gosh. I kind of can't wait to finish this mountain up now, but it's going to be so much work, and I just keep not wanting to do it. This is what you do in Minecraft sometimes. You got to experiment a bit and see what works and what doesn't work. Okay, let's pop that out. I mean, so far I'm liking it, but I'm not liking the fence post up there. Let's do the gate. We'll alternate every other one. Oh, it won't work that way. Okay, so we'll do it this. Let's see. Hang on. So this middle one is gonna be a little funky here. Hang on. I know what we gotta do. Hop. Oh, I would rather have it the other way around. Let's just do it like that. And then these other ones aren't the same. Yeah, okay, these will be a little bit easier looking on the eyes. Okay, I don't mind it, actually. I think it looks pretty good, and I think we might stick with it. I think we might stick with this. Let's go take a peek from the other side. I don't want everything to just be like monotone colors over here, you know, and right now it kind of is. Yeah, you know, I think that looks pretty nice, actually. It stands out a bit from all the dark oak. There's so much dark oak and spruce color back here. I think we're gonna go with that. The birch looks better than I thought it would, to be perfectly honest. Y'all know what I wish I wasn't scared to go attempt to get is frog lights. Frog lights, I was just thinking would look so good. Like right under this log block I have right here, like a green frog light would just be incredible right there, and would probably light up the room pretty decently. But I'm too scared to go do that. Plus, the farms are just like, I feel like they're way too complicated to build, right? Like you need to get a frog from 3 different regions and pull it into the same, like, no, it's so much work. It's so much work. I can't be bothered with that for a decorative block, nonetheless. It's a decorative block, but I digress. I mean, I can't, you know, it's to others, it's probably a lot of fun, so I can't really say much, but for me, it's definitely not for me. You know what I was thinking too is, you know, I might not be able to get the frog lights, but I can absolutely get some shroom lights. And I think those would look pretty cool too. So I'm going to go hop into the nether right now, try to find some, and we'll see how it goes. I didn't quite finish downstairs yet, but I want to see how these shroom lights look first. So I'm going to go do that, and we'll see how things go. All right, successful mission into the nether. We've got 64 shroom lights. I also picked up a handful of glowstone. That llama scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. You can't do that. But yeah, so I think if the shroom light doesn't work, we can always do redstone lamps. The only problem is you have to tuck a piece of redstone behind it, which isn't always the prettiest thing. So we have to see how that looks if we don't like the shroom lights, but I think the shroom lights are going to be fine. I really do. I don't think there's going to be, I think they're going to work exactly how we need them to. So let's go check them out here. Okay, so my thought was put right in here a shroom light. Okay, and obviously that doesn't look very good, but trapdoor over it, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better, and it'll add some color in here. I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And we won't have to tuck a redstone thing in there. Of course, the what'd you call them? The frog lights would be the best, but again, like I don't want to, maybe when we have nothing else to do in this world, like that's literally the last thing I want to do is try to get shroom lights. I would rather take on an ocean monument, which I think I'm going to do at some point anyway. Well, I just realized a flaw in my design. That looks so bad. Should I do it the lower one maybe? Should I do it this one? I guess I should do it this one. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we're gonna have to cut all these out. Shoot. If there was a way to like half block that without using stairs, I totally would. But I don't want to use the stairs there because I think it's gonna look weird. Oh, at least this will be a lot easier to take care of. All these that we've done already. Okay, anyway guys, I'll be back once I have kind of finished up this whole room a little bit. All right, and we've got most of this outside framed up now. It's looking pretty good. I still need some barrels over here. That's okay, we'll get to that eventually. I'm not too fussed about that. Really, two major things still exist that need to happen. One, I need to swap out this floor, and two, we need to put in a roof, and I kind of have an idea for both. You guys have been giving me some great ideas in the comment section for my last video of what to build in this room. And a few of the ideas have been like just really fun, really fun. And I feel like they've kind of helped me decide what I want to do here. I'm going to mix it up a little bit though from your ideas, but I'm going to, you know, I have a plan in my head of what I want to do. I need to work it out. And we're going to, I think you guys will like it. I think you guys will like it. The first step though is I've got to go find a coral reef because I want to make this entire floor down here out of dead coral blocks. Anyway, that means it's time to take flight, go find a coral reef and decoral it, I guess. I don't like that term. Coral reef, super important. We shouldn't be destroying it, but thankfully this is just a game. So away we go. Alrighty, we're back out in the it's been a long time since we've been here. We're back out in the desert where the mesa is and the camel. Hi camel. There's a mesa somewhere over here. Yeah, right there. And this is the only place I know where coral is, and it is very far away. So I'm very glad that we have our wings now. We're 6,000 blocks away from our previous place, so yeah, this is a bit of a hike. But we're gonna go and just mine as much as we can here. It doesn't really matter what variety we're getting. I need to make sure I'm not drowning like an idiot though, first and foremost. Alrighty, time to head back home. Coral has been acquired. Why are we translucent? That's weird. We got almost a full shulker box full of coral blocks. I need to get one more block to do this floor properly. I'm gonna need to go get a lot of dripstone. For whatever reason, I found it. I feel like the dripstone and the dead coral blocks go really well together in kind of a weird way. And we're gonna be throwing some of that together. Alrighty, so we're back at our sorter. I've got everything I need in these 2 shulker boxes behind me. We have one big problem left in front of us, though. That's this floor. I put all of this floor in, and now I have to remove it because I didn't change my mind. I knew I was gonna have to do this anyway, but it's a lot. It's so much. I'm gonna start over on this side, so I work my way back, and then we'll get this new floor in. So, I mean, I'm like a little annoyed that I have to do this right now because, I mean, it's going to be a lot of work. But, I mean, the original reason I did this and put all this floor down was because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to decide what I wanted to do for the floor. And it came a little quicker than I thought it would. So, it stinks because I didn't have this up for very long, maybe a week, like a week of real in-life time. But I guess that's just the way it goes with Minecraft sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta rebuild and try again or something, you know, like just it doesn't work out the first time, or just put in some placeholders and fix them up. You know, it's better now than later, I guess, because we can get it all done while we get this entire sorting system done. All right, well, this is all cleared out and it's looking very naked again. There's so many of them down here, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get this new floor started. I'm gonna run a time lapse during it, and hopefully it's pretty fun to watch. Let's get to it. All right, that time lapse had to get cut a little bit short. Putting down all these blocks is exhausting me right now. It's very late at night and my eyes are getting super heavy. I'm also 100% going to be running out of the coral blocks. I thought that I got enough, and I didn't. I had basically an entire shulker box full, and that's like half of this area. So yeah, it's not very good, but I do think that this looks a lot better in here. It's a lot more interesting looking, and let's take a peek from up here. Yeah, this is so much nicer than that spruce wood. It's gonna be wonderful, and especially once I get what I want to get built in here. We're gonna do that next episode. At the start of next episode, I think I'm gonna build what I want to build in here. But for right now, I just want to finish this and then get the roof on before the end of today. But right now, I'm gonna take a break from from recording because I'm exhausted. I mean, I'll be right back for you guys, but I need to finish. I'm just gonna jump to the end of this. I'm just gonna jump to the end of it. Alrighty, after another trip to the coral reef to pick up some stuff, we have a finished floor down here, and you can probably see some right above my head here. I put some of the coral fans in here too. That'll just add a little bit of depth, and honestly, this room is just looking so much better than it did earlier today. But for some reason, I don't know what the reason is, but I really feel like this dripstone goes super well with the coral reef blocks when they're dead. I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what it is? It is what it is. I'm not going to argue. We might add some more stuff to this in the future. This is just temporary because, like I said, I have an idea for what I'm going to do here in the middle. We're going to do the next episode. The next episode is going to start off with us doing the final piece of this build. But for right now, I have one more thing I need to do today, and that is we gotta close this space in. Now I gotta say, I have probably the dumbest shulker box here full of stuff that we're gonna use for this ceiling, and I hope that I have enough, because it's not an expensive block, but it's not a cheap block either, and that is, it's a smithing table. And if you're wondering why I want to use a smithing table in here, it's because you might notice I have some mangrove in the corners here, and I've used some mangrove in here kind of as accents. I want the ceiling to be kind of mangrovey too, and I know you're probably thinking, how is that going to work? But if you've never looked at the underside of this before, it's actually a super nice, almost same color as mahogany block. And when you put them together, it makes a really nice, like, tile, like a ceiling tile pattern. So we're going to be laying those out up top. But the first thing I need to do, before I can do that, is I need to lay some cross beams here of dark oak. And I don't think I have enough right now, so I need to go get some more of that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go probably do some grinding. Let's see. Oh, actually, we might have enough. We might have enough. Might not have to do any grinding at all. So we're gonna go up a little bit here. And here's my plan, is to go up by 2 on each one of these sections, and then I believe it's go up actually 1 more, and I'm not gonna be able to fit here, am I? We're gonna have to do it from a different location to start off. We're gonna start off here instead, and I'm realizing now too, I'm also taking torches away that I'm probably going to need. So I'm going to try to lay these out in places after I dig them up. Okay, yeah, here we go. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be coming across, and this is going to be so complicated in this corner. The rest of it's going to be fine. The rest of it will be absolutely fine because I'm not going to have this interfering with me, but this section, yeah, this section's going to be a little bit tough. So give me a second to figure that out. Maybe we just make a few scaffolding blocks. But I'll do one quick little section of this to kind of show you guys what it's going to look like, and then I'll just go ahead and finish it. It shouldn't take me too long. I just realized I did this completely wrong. It's a normal thing around here. Get used to it. Yeah, this is actually supposed to be down 1 more, where it's actually going to be a lot easier for me to do. So go me. I'm very intelligent sometimes. Not actually, but it's fine. It is absolutely fine. Let's cut this way with our temporary scaffolding blocks here. Yeah, this will be much easier the way that I'm about to do this. And it's because you might notice some dark or some black concrete powder in my inventory here. That's what made me realize it, because like I have to put in this stuff too. How did I do this? And I went back to a world. I copied this world into creative mode so I could kind of experiment with the looks of things. And yeah, I was using black concrete and I forgot about it. So this is actually going to go like this, and then we're going to come out off of that one. So it should just be a 1 block gap there. Oh, come on, why can't I fit here? There's a hopper. Is this the same one? Yep. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go pick up those pieces I cut, but for right now we're just going to do this. Let's drop down, get these. Just so we don't lose them. I'm trying to grind as little as I have to, you know. The less grinding, the better. Okay, and then in the corners too, here we're just gonna, these are just gonna come up straight. And I don't have anything, I don't have a mangrove peas right now. I'll need to go get some. Okay, so that goes like that. And then we'll just start off with this one here. And it's gonna be a bit of a pain, because I'm gonna have to shift crouch for all of these. And I don't know if I can... Oh no, that was such a bad place to fall. Actually, it's not too bad. There we go. We're alright, we're good. I'm gonna have to go... I'm gonna go back up the ladder again. I'll figure this out, guys. We'll get there. There we go. See, not too bad. You know, the top of this block also makes for an interesting floor if you ever want to use it as a floor. It's not as good to me. It would be better if it didn't have like the trim around it, but if you're doing it for like a kitchen or something, you know, it might be pretty cool. It'd be a pretty cool block for that. Okay, now we're gonna need to torch each one of these sections, and probably these. I'm trying to minimize how much of these I'm using, just so I'm hoping I don't have to make more than I have currently. But I feel like you never know. Okay, that was 64 right there. But doesn't that look pretty cool? I know it's not done actually, and I think we need another row in here. I forgot. We do go in one. It's gonna be a little bit more than 60. I don't think we're gonna have enough. I think we're gonna have to make more. Which is insane, because I almost have a full shulker box full of smithing tables. If anyone has ever used more smithing tables for a project than me, then let me know, so I can name you the smithing table master. Until then, I solely hold that title. Anyway, let me go get this concrete here so that we can kind of finish this little section off. All right, y'all, so this is essentially what we're going to be looking at for the entirety of this area. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool here. We just need to do the rest of this here. It's gonna be a lot of work. I really am not thinking I'm gonna have enough of these, which is frustrating, but it'll be all right. We can always get more. We're gonna have some lanterns hanging up here too. As for lighting down here, I think we're just gonna hide blocks under gray carpet. I can't really think of a better way to put lighting down there in this middle section. The interior, sure, we can handle that with lanterns as well, and we've got a little bit of light up here to kind of bleed out in, but I don't know. But for right now, this is essentially all we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be repeating this quite a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll come back once I've done as much as I can, or it's completed. Alrighty, everyone, and we're just about finished in here. It's looking pretty cool. I've the amount of of the smithing tables I had was not enough. That shulker box I showed you was only about half of the ceiling here, so I had to go make quite a bit more. But you can see this is looking super awesome. I don't know that I want to add more detail into this. Originally, I wanted to make it have a little bit more depth, but how I designed the sorting system over here in the corner, the hoppers are lower, and I can't really go up any higher with this, so I think that's just going to have to do. We might be able to add a little bit more like intricacies. There we go. Intricacies in here with some like smaller blocks, like fence posts or something, but ultimately I'm okay with this. I don't want to overdo it because it's such a big space, but I think the smithing table really kind of pulls these red pillars into the design. And you know, we've gone for minimal lighting here, minimal visible lighting really. I mean, obviously we've got all these lanterns in the middle. If I didn't have these, this entire area would just be black right now, and I want to see that design, but there's no torches, there's really no lanterns. I do have one right here, and that's just because I still haven't finished up my stairway here. I still need to actually figure out how I'm going to pull myself into here, because this can't stay stone, and it's gonna be messing up the designs of some things here if I keep a ladder right in that specific spot. I might just push it back a couple blocks so I can have a pillar and then just like doorways or something. I don't know. But we do have a lantern here. We have lanterns in the corners, and that's it. The rest of the lighting is all these shroom lights that are kind of hidden behind the trapdoors, and they just look like little gold buttons. And then of course we've got some underneath these carpets here as well, but I think this is looking pretty cool. And in case anyone is curious here, yes, we've placed 2,284 smithing tables. That's absurd. But yeah, so basically give or take 2 to 3 to that number, and that's how many we put in here. The other ones are in our blacksmith somewhere. But isn't this a cool ceiling block? Like from the underside, it just looks so fancy. But yeah, I still have some very minor details I need to suss out in here. I wanna put something on top of these pillars. I'm not sure what I want to do yet because I don't like it like that. Slabs, trapdoors, they're options, but I just feel like they're kind of big. Maybe buttons or pressure plates or something might be a little bit better. But, and obviously I still need to finish all these barrels. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And if I do that right now, I'm never going to finish this episode to get it out on time. So I'm going to just work on these off camera, finish up that stuff. And then, yeah, the next episode, we're going to be completely finishing the design off of this area by building something in the middle here. And a lot of you have just kind of fueled my idea for it. It's kind of a combination of a few of the ideas. Well, I wouldn't really say a combination, but it's definitely it came to light because of the ideas you guys gave me in the last episode. And I don't want to spoil it right now. I still need to design it and figure it out, but I think y'all will like it. It's going to be something different than I think most people would probably do or think. But it was inspired by your ideas. So I'm super excited about that. But anyway, everyone, that's all the time I have for today. If I keep working on this area right now, I will never get this episode out. I do really hope you guys are enjoying the creative process behind building this area and designing it. It's so big, I don't really know what to do. And I think we're going to need some more assistance and ideas. So any ideas y'all have, please let me know in the comments. Anything to make this place look a little bit better, I will take it. But I think it's a good start. I think it's a good solid start, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited that this is up and running and we're almost done. So, but anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to keep up with this world, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you like the episode, make sure to like it too. It really helps me out. It really does. But until next week, guys, I will see you soon. You have a wonderful week and enjoy your own Minecrafting. I'll see you guys later. Bye.